live stream number 2 of the night. The first one was a little bit shorter, and we did some flight tracking, and then I cut it off because nobody viewed the stream, so I didn't bother keeping the stream going with nobody watching it. So you guys can check that stream out. I don't know when it'll be on the channel for you guys to be able to watch, but it should be there sometime tonight, so you guys can watch that stream. It's about 9 minutes, and in that stream I just tracked airplanes. But anyway, today I didn't get up to too much. I did some rail fanning, got some rail fanning in, and got the Via Rail train today, Via Rail 84, and surprisingly they were running an old set, which was quite unusual considering it's a weekday. Usually they run the old sets on the weekends, mainly on Sundays. But yeah, today, no, they were running an old set, and they had the old Bud car and the old F40 locomotive and the P42 DC locomotive, so it was a good catch for me, and was super excited to get it. So yeah, I got that up on the channel, and so that's live. I also posted an old archived video that I had for a few years that I'd kept in my storage, and it's an old GMC pickup 1970, and I did a walk around video of that truck, so that video is also on my channel live. You're able to go look at it. So 2 videos today, 2 live streams today. As I said, the first live stream was kind of a bust, so I'm here for the second one, and we'll see how this one goes. I'm not sure, but yeah, for whatever reason, nobody joined the first live stream, unfortunately, but yeah, maybe we'll get some more luck the second time. But for those of you who do join the stream, I want to thank you all for joining. It's always nice having people to chat with in the stream. I was going to try and do a little bit of a different stream earlier where I did the flight tracking, but that stream wasn't very successful. So February's really gotten off to a bad start for me. It's been the views have been really bad. There really hasn't been anything to film. I really haven't been as motivated as I have been in previous months, and so February's gotten off to not the best start, but I'm trying to continue with the momentum and continue on into March. So we'll see how it goes, but 4 years is coming up soon, so I want to at least make it to 4 years. But yeah, no, you have months like that. I usually, in the 4 years I've been doing YouTube almost, I've had every February for the last 3 has been a bad performing month. Views are usually down, content is at a minimum, so like at this rate I won't even be able to get an emergency response compilation. I have no responses that I filmed. I have a few train videos, I have a few Aerofly videos. The Aerofly video actually did pretty well. Last night I posted it, so thank you to those of you who watched that Aerofly video. It's about a 3-minute video where I just did some plane spotting. And those videos I like doing. I'll probably do some more tonight. They seem to be pretty popular, so I'll do those tonight, and you guys can stay tuned for that. But I'm running out of airports in my Aerofly map to land and take off in, so let me know if you guys want to see the same airports. I can definitely do that. But yeah, I'm kind of running out of airports to film the plane spotting at, because I only have the European region on my flight simulator map, so I can only do so many airports in that region. But hopefully we get some. We can get some more videos from the Aerofly series, and I'd like to continue that Aerofly series through the rest of the winter. But winter is slowly going away. It was a cool day today, but earlier in the week it was rather nice out. It was warmer, and there was no snow, so that was a pleasant surprise. But today was cold. The temperature took a drop, so today was not a very good day. I did manage to get some rail fanning as I said, I got the Via Rail 84 on the Guelph sub, so that was really nice. But beyond that, it's kind of hard to really get any content right now with the weather being the way it is, and it's been such an aggressive, cold, snowy winter that it's just really hard to get anything done. These live streams are about the only thing I can maintain consistency on, because really everything else is outdoors, and with the weather being as shitty as it is, it's not easy to film anything. So I'm toughing it out though and trying to make it work. But I do like the winter. The winter has its advantages. There's a lot of snow removal to film, and just the beauty of it when the snow first falls is kind of nice. But yeah, Melissa says hello. Welcome to the stream, Melissa. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going well. A few thank you for joining. First chat of the stream, so thank you very much. It's always nice to see people in the chat and people engaging. Yeah, you're the first chat of the stream, so welcome, welcome, welcome. And I hope you're doing well, and thank you for joining. But yeah, no, the first chat of the stream, so we're 5 minutes in, and we're already doing better than the previous stream. The previous stream I streamed for 9 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I had nobody join, so I kind of like to maintain some degree of routine, like schedule, with these live streams and kind of keep them at, like, 6 o'clock, 6:30, that time period. Today I did go a little bit earlier, like 5:30, and I think that might have screwed up everything in terms of routine, so I did do the 6 o'clock stream right now. It's actually 6:25, so I started the stream probably at around 6:20, and that's usually around the time I would start it in that time frame. So hopefully we get some viewers tune in. But yeah, this is just going to be kind of a chatting, rambling video because I really don't have anything else to showcase. It's too cold to go out and walk, and I've already done some flight tracking streams, so we're just going to be chatting for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to chat for. And who's going to join. Usually I have people join and chat who I can start a conversation with, and it goes pretty well, but I can ramble on too. I'm good at that. I'm also pretty good at that, but yeah, so far I don't know how other channels are doing for the month of February, but February has gone off to a really bad start for me. It's tough to really film anything, so. But I am excited for March, because March usually the weather starts to moderate, and it's really easy to go out and stream when the weather's better. So March will be a really good month. I'm really optimistic about March, but we got to get through February first. So we're already almost through the first week, so that's kind of a good thing. But yeah, February over my 4 years has been a difficult month to really do well in. Usually, I don't know what it is about February. Maybe it's just people are more busy or whatever. But hey, Marlene, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. It's good to see a regular viewer in chat because we've had none, so thank you so much for joining. I'm doing okay. It's a slow day. It's not a very great day, but it's an okay day. Just trying to get through the day. How are you doing? How's the weather in BC? But yeah, no, today is just one of those days where I'm looking forward for it to be over. So tomorrow I got some things to do, so I got some running around to do in the morning, so I'll be busy. Maybe I'll get a response tomorrow. You never know. But I really want to get something before the month is over. I want to at least be able to make a small response compilation for the month of February. So hopefully I can get some responses to make that possible. But snow removal, I don't think I'll get much more of. Alex says hello. Welcome to the stream, Alex. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. But snow removal, I don't think I'll get much more of now that the snow is slowly starting to melt. We have a little bit of snow coming on Friday, but I don't think it'll amount to much. Originally, it was supposed to be 10 centimeters. Now it's down to 5, and by Friday it'll be only 3 or 4. So we'll see what happens. When they anticipate a lot of snow, usually after the days go by, they lower it down as the days go on. So that's what happened in this particular case. And beyond that, we may be lucky if we get one more snowstorm for the rest of the winter. So if we do get one, I'll be filming some snow removal operations, hopefully. But yeah, I'm back. Sorry if I haven't joined lately. I've been busy. Well, that's all right. That's all good. I know people got their own lives to live and things to do, so that's totally fine. I'm happy that you're here now, and welcome back to the stream. And thank you for joining. It's always nice to have people in. How have you been? How have you been? I know you said you were busy, but have you been doing well? Or I'm fine, sunny, a bit warm for early February. I heard the robins singing this morning. Well, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Actually, a couple days ago on February 1st, we had a really beautiful day, and I did hear some birds chirping, and I was pleasantly surprised by that. Usually that's a good sign of things to come, so that's a good sign. Good, yeah, I've been doing my schoolwork. Well, that's all right. Good, good, good. Always lots of that to do, I'm sure. It keeps you busy. But yeah, I'm lucky. I don't have to do any schoolwork anymore. Now I just have to do other work. So I have to do shoveling and whatever. But luckily I haven't had to do too much lately because the snow has kind of slowed down. But when we got all the snow earlier in January, I was shoveling every day, sometimes 6 hours, 7 hours a day shoveling. So I'm glad those days are gone, so I can actually kind of take a bit of a breather. But yeah, in the summertime I'm going to switch over to cutting grass, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so it's sunny and a bit warm in BC. I am happy for you, Marlene. I wish I could be there. I wish I could be in the sun and warmth, because all we have is snow and cold. Although the sun is perking out more than it has been. We had a lot of cloudy days in January. The first few days of February so far have been sunny. But yeah. I'm going to clean rain gutters. Oh, that's alright. Nice. I've never done that before. Well, I have, but not really anything big. Like, I've just done, like, small bungalows. I haven't done, like, a big house or anything. But I don't like heights, so it's not something I enjoy doing. But I have done it before. I'm afraid of heights. So good for you. Good luck with the gutter cleaning business, if that's what you're going to be doing. Yeah, but I do basically, like, I cut grass, I shovel driveways, I do other things around houses, so, you know. A lot of seniors hire me, people that can't really work, they seem to hire me, so I keep busy with them. You know, they need people to help them around the house. Hey, fire photography, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How was your day at school today? I saw your video of London Fire responding. I believe it was Engine 4. You did a good job with that. And I see today on my Facebook group, your post went through. I didn't even have to approve it, so that's a good sign as well. Maybe my other moderator approved it. I don't know, but I'm glad it went up okay. But yeah, you did a good job with that response. Hi, Mason Tribe. Thank you for being my Facebook friend. How are you? Oh, you sent Mason a friend request. That's good. See, we're all forming a little bit of a community around here, aren't we? But yeah, it's good. I'm glad that's happening. It was a good day. Thank you. Well, that's good. That's good. Good to hear. And yeah, you did a good job with that London fire truck. Did you get any other London apparatus, or did you just get Engine 4? I'm sure you probably got some ambos down there, because you did say you were there. So I'm sure you probably got some ambos when you were in London, or London's a pretty busy spot for that. But yeah, I haven't gotten anything. No, that was back in December. Oh, okay, so you're just posting it now. I see. But I'm sure, did you get any ambulances or just the fire trucks? I'm sure probably London you got some ambulances. Maybe you've already posted them. See, your schedule is kind of different. See, me, when I get a video, I post it right away. I don't usually hold on to videos too long. Sometimes I do if I get like a bunch, but like when I go to the airport and I get a bunch of videos, I put them in a queue and then put them on day by day. But I don't do that generally. If I get a response, I post it the same day of. 2 fire trucks that day. Well, that's all right. Nice. Good for you, man. Good for you. Yeah, it'll be exciting to see London over the next few months, you know, with their new trucks coming in. I'm looking forward most to see the new rescue truck, Rescue 2. I don't know why, but that's the truck I'm really excited to see. What's your favorite truck that you're looking forward most to see in action? Fire photography, which one are you looking most forward to? I'm looking forward to the Rescue. I think that'll be pretty cool. And I'll say goodbye for now. Try to join chat next time. Thank you, Marlene, for joining, and it was good to see you in chat, and all the best to you. Chat with you later. Rescue 2, yeah, see me too. I'm really excited to see that truck in action. It looks good, and it'll probably be an easier one to catch, because Station 2, it seems like it's a pretty busy station, so it'll probably be an easier truck to catch. So yeah, hopefully, I'm sure you or Ben will be one of the first ones getting it on camera. I actually saw today on Facebook that Burlington just recently got a new truck, so that'll be exciting to see. It's a new Spartan chassis with a dependable body, so that'll be an exciting truck to see. And it's got like a little bit of a new paint scheme for Burlington. They got a bit of a new paint scheme going on. It's black with or red with black striping, so that'll be interesting to see that truck. I don't know if it's a stock truck or a custom build, but nevertheless, it'll be an exciting truck to see in action. And I'm sure probably Fire Guys 235 or somebody else will get it in due course. But yeah, a lot of exciting new trucks coming. Collingwood just recently got a new truck, so Clarington's getting a new aerial. So there's going to be a lot of trucks to see. London with all their new trucks, it's going to be really exciting to see over the summer what comes of it. But I can't believe Hamilton. They were supposed to get their Pierce Volterra in January, and everything was looking like it was going to be on time for the delivery. And now we're into February, and there's no delivery of the truck yet, and there's no update on it. So I don't know. Originally, it was supposed to be September. Then it was pushed back to January, and now it's past January, and it's still not arrived. So I don't know what's going on with the Volterra. Hopefully they get it, but that'll be an exciting truck to see too. But I was actually looking at some of the Pierce production updates out of the States, and the Volterras do seem to take a little bit longer to build. And I did mention this in a previous stream. My guess is probably because they get the battery packs from an outside vendor. So probably because of that, they have to wait on the battery packs to arrive and then fit them on the truck. So that's probably what my guess would be as to why they're late, but who knows. Hopefully they get the truck soon. Please remember to take a rest and drink some water while streaming, sir. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your concern. I probably will only stream for about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, so if I need a water, I can get it pretty easily. And I'm at home, so everything's in close range. But thank you very much for your concern. I will certainly be responsible when I stream. But yeah. I know I really want to do like a live stream at the airport. Next time I go to the airport to plane spot, I really want to do a live stream. But let me know in chat, is that something you'd want to see? Would you like to see like a live plane spotting stream? Is that something you'd be interested in? I don't know when I'm going to the airport next, but I was kind of thinking ahead. That's something I would like to do come this summer or springtime. I'd like to do like a live stream of the airport and plane spotting. So I think that would be really cool. And I've seen a lot of other people do it, so I'd like to try it. But yeah, let me know in chat. Is that something you guys would want to see? I know fire photography is more into the responses, so I got to get you some more responses. But for everybody else, maybe, I don't know if you'd be interested in a live stream where I plane spot. What incarnations are you talking about, sir? I am talking about all kinds of things. So I'm talking about mainly my channel and what I film. So if you're new here to the channel, I'll just give you a brief rundown. This channel, I film airplanes, fire trucks, transportation generally. So there's trains, airplanes, fire trucks, emergency vehicles. Those are the kind of things I film. And generally on my stream, I talk about them with my audience, or if somebody leaves a chat relative to that subject, I talk about it. So that's what I'm talking about if you're new to the stream. And thank you for the question. You have to buy a ticket to go to the airport, sir. Well, I'm watching planes from outside of airport property, so that won't be an issue. But yeah, I know sometimes people join in the stream and they're not sure what I'm talking about. So for those of you who are new to the stream, that's what I'm talking about, relative to my channel, transportation. So yeah, I should really explain that, because sometimes there's no context. People just tune in and they hear me rambling on about fire trucks or airplanes and they have no context. So yeah, that's the context. I'm a big believer in context. I think it's very important to having an eloquent and civil conversation and constructive conversation. But yeah, we're almost 18 minutes in, and this stream has done a lot better than the previous stream. So for everybody who's joined in, thank you. And I appreciate it, because last stream that I did 30 minutes previous to this stream, nobody viewed it. So I don't know. I wondered if the stream was maybe privated. I don't think it was, but you might be able to view it on my live streams page. I don't know. You can check it out. But it's only a 9-minute stream where I just track planes, so it's not that exciting to maybe some people. Thank you for the clarification, sir. No problem. I'm glad to do it. I like to give people context and a good understanding about what I do. But yeah. But summer I'm looking forward to. I'm really exhausted with winter, and I'm ready for it to be over. It's been a long winter. It's been a vicious winter. It's been a cold winter. So I'm looking forward to the summer and the warmer weather. And just, being able to get out more and, do some more buffing, do some more plane spotting, do some more rail fanning, even I'd like to start filming some more trucking come summertime. So, going by my highway and filming local truck traffic, I'd like to start doing that as well. But with the weather as shitty as it is, it's hard to do any of that. Fire photography says, me too. Yeah, man, for sure. Especially for you and me too, because, all our stuff is outside. We have to be outside if we want to film what we want. So yeah, hopefully hopefully it goes well. How was the weather in St. Thomas today? Was it as cold as here? It was pretty cold here today, and we had quite a bit of wind, but no snow luckily. But how was it in St. Thomas? I don't imagine it was much different, but very cold. Yeah, it was very cold here today. I actually walked in this stuff, and to go rail fanning and to do some buffing. I tried to do some buffing today. I did get a truck, but it wasn't responding. It was pump one, and it was just pulling out of the bay, and it was driving. No, non-emergent, so I didn't film it, but I did see it. But I should have probably filmed it because I really didn't have any other content, but maybe next time. Does the airport security get suspicious and ask you questions or put you in detention because you're spying and filming airplanes? They don't know the reason why. No, they don't. I've been through airports many times. Never had a problem getting through security. Never had a problem getting through customs. What I do is totally legal, and it's well within my right to do. You see, when I watch airplanes, I don't watch them on the airport property. I watch them on city property, and you can watch some of my plane spotting videos. I actually have a whole playlist called Aviation, which is dedicated to all the planes that I filmed. And I just film the planes landing and taking off. I'm not doing anything suspicious. It's all legitimate. And there's lots of people that plane spot, watch planes. So everything's totally good. But the only trouble I've ever had at airport security was I was going through once, and I had my hat on. And I took it off, and I folded it up. And they said, open your hat. So I had to open my hat and they want to make sure you don't have anything. So yeah, but that was the only problem. But that wasn't even really a problem. That was just protocol. But yeah, no problems at security. And I've never actually, because I film emergency vehicles too, and when I explain to the service workers what I do, they're totally cool with it. They think it's kind of interesting, and they're more than willing to show me their equipment, show me their vehicles, and they're very polite about it. So I would say everybody I've come across is very open-minded and respectful of what I do. I only had one person kind of give me the side eye when I was filming some snow removal operations, and we cleared it away with her. Took care of her pretty quickly. She was informed of what I do, and it was all good. So yeah, that was no problem. Gave her the thumbs up and the smile, and said everything's good, and she was off. So that was it. But, really, we live in a time now where there's cameras everywhere and everything is on video. So, I respect people's privacy, but, I live stream in public, I film in public, and, maybe there's the odd person that doesn't like it, but never is a problem. But, yeah, I always follow the rules and be respectful, and I would advise every ever content creator to do the same thing. But, yeah. So have you gotten any more assignments, fire photography, for your classes, or are you just kind of working on the ones you've already been given? I know you said you got slapped with this assignment the first or second day, so that's why I wondered if you got any of them done. But yeah, most of our assignments were pretty quick and easy. We could get them done pretty quickly. Like I said, I would go in early in the morning and do my assignments early, so by the time class had started, there was nothing to do because it was all handed in. No homework today, luckily, just had to read for 20 minutes. Well, that's all right. I like to read. What did you read about? Was just stuff relative to your class, or could you read whatever you wanted? I remember when I was in English class, they just had a reading time, and it was like 20 minutes, and you could read whatever you wanted on a computer or on a book, and that basically the intent was to just improve your reading skills. You pick a book from the library. Oh, okay, that's all right. Nice. Yeah, when we did it, we could pick a book from the library, we could bring our own book, or we could read on the computer. Which airplane and airline is your favorite and least favorite, sir? And then after that, write an essay about it. Oh, okay, that's all right. We used to do that in history. We'd get a book and then read about a certain subject and then write an essay about it. But that was in elementary school. Which airplane and airline is your favorite and least favorite? Okay, so my favorite airline probably, I don't know. I would say probably, it would be either a toss-up between either Emirates or Lufthansa. And the reason I say Lufthansa is because they fly the old Boeing 747, which is my favorite airplane, the Boeing 747. So Lufthansa, they fly the old 747, so I like that about them. And Emirates, they have world-class service. The planes are beautiful inside, and I like their livery. The black, red, and green. I like their livery a lot, and the gold lettering. So probably the top two are Lufthansa and Emirates for airlines, and favorite airplane would by far be a Boeing 747. Any variant. Any variant. I love the 747 series, and I was really disappointed when Boeing stopped producing the plane because it's such an icon. Every aviation enthusiast knows about the Boeing 747, so yeah, it's quite an interesting plane, and it's got a lot of historical value to it. Lay off the sugar. I'm not on any sugar, buddy, so that's not something that I'm on right now. I have no sugar in me, but you should see me when I do have sugar and when I'm unmedicated. It's not such a pretty sight. But yeah, anyway. Troll comments. I always get a kick out of some of the comments. Some of them are just so random and off-putting, and I generally don't respond to them, but sometimes I do. And yeah, the odd time I tell them where to go, but not very often. They rage bait, eh? It's called rage baiting. Oh, good job, your skin should heal up fine. Well, you know what we're going to do with you is we're going to... Goodbye. Fucking moron. Anyway. Don't have patience for that stupidity. If you're going to come on my streams and start talking shit, you're going to go... Out you go. But yeah, no, usually we're pretty good. Usually commenters are really good, we're really respectful, and it's nice to have people on the stream that are actually willing to have a good conversation. So yeah, it's nice to do. It's also nice to have the power to block people. I love that. But yeah. Anyway, guys, we've been going for almost 26 minutes. Should I keep going, or should I lay off and end the stream? I want to try to go to 30 minutes, but if you guys are losing interest, I can easily shut off the stream. But I'm having fun. It's nice to talk to you guys and, you know, chat about different things. And thank you for the question, by the way, about the airlines. Keep it going if you want. Okay, I will. I will certainly do that. So I got a question for you, Fire Photography. Pump 2, now that it's back from getting all its decals and lighting, will it be put into service right away, or is it going to take a few days to get it back into service? Is it already like stocked with equipment, or is it in the process of getting equipped with you know, the... What's up, Fire guys? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see ya. How have you been? Few weeks. Okay, well that'll be exciting. I'm really excited to see that truck in action. It looks really good with the all deckled up with the blue LEDs. It looks really good. And I'm sure it probably has a similar lighting pattern to Pump 1, I would guess. Being good, but that's good. That's good. Have you been doing any buffing? I'm sure Matt's probably been out there buffing, but have you been out there or been busy with other things? So cold. It's so hard to buff right now. I envy you guys who are out there every day buffing and doing it. It's true dedication to the cause. Or it might be in by now. I haven't been by the station in a while. Okay. And you said you weren't sure if it was going to run out of Station 1 or Station 2. That'll be really cool if it runs out of Station 1. So you can actually get an easier chance of getting it responding. Him and I met up on Saturday. He got out a bit on Sunday. Well, that's all right. Nice. Nice. I saw the Cambridge fire truck that you uploaded this morning. I tell you, Cambridge has got some nice equipment. That was a nice rig. I think that was Aerial 34. That was a nice looking truck. I think, actually, you know what I was thinking? You know, our chief of Guelph used to be the Cambridge fire chief. So I think that's why we're probably going with Pierce, because the leadership changed. I was just kind of thinking that today. Because when he was chief, or in the Cambridge Fire Department, they got all Pierces, and they used to have Rosenbauers, and now he's our chief, and we're starting to get Pierces. And he was also part of Puslinch's department, and Puslinch got a Pierce, so it's kind of interesting how that works. Yeah, he got that Sunday. Well, that's good. That's awesome. He was, yeah. Yeah, no, it's kind of interesting, you know, with different chiefs comes different equipment and different... you know, different purchasers. Like even Fort Gratiot, I remember when I was talking to the firefighters there, they said when they got the new chief, they kind of shifted in what kind of equipment they were buying. Like, they used to have a small rescue truck, and they sold that, and they got the bigger pumper truck. So it's interesting, you know, when command changes, how kind of the fleet structure could kind of change too. And I'm obviously they probably, the firefighters are well in favor of it, you know. They approve of it. But you got to give the firefighters the equipment they need and the equipment that's going to suit them the best. So, but it's actually kind of interesting how that works. But yeah. But I don't know what our status is on our Pierces. I think it'll be 2 years at least before we get them. That's what I heard from one firefighter. So if that's the case, you won't be seeing them anytime soon. But the newest truck in our fleet, like Ariel 4, is already 3 years old, which is crazy to think. I remember when the truck was first delivered, and I got it on camera before it was all deckled up, and now it's been here for 3 years. And I guess after that we got the new platoon chief, which has been in service for about a year, and that's on a Ford F-150 platform. Nice truck. I kind of like the old Suburban though better. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not really a big fan of the Ford design. I kind of prefer the Chevy better, but I know the city is trying to do a hybrid initiative for all their vehicles. So if a Public Works is doing it, the police are doing it, and the fire, I'm guessing, is probably part of it too, because this new platoon chief vehicle is actually a hybrid. So it's kind of an interesting fact about the city. And even the police, when they got their new pickup, it had to be a hybrid. The city wanted it to be a hybrid, and so they got a hybrid F-150. So kind of a neat little fact about the city. And the hybrids work pretty good. Like, I've heard mixed reviews about them, but I think they work pretty good. So, you know, it'll be exciting to see what other vehicles we get that might be hybrid. But they're better than electric. I think going all electric is not the most responsible decision, but I think the hybrid option is really good. And I think more cities, if they want to enact a greener initiative, they should try hybrid and see how it goes from there. Like, even us, we got all electric city buses, and there's been nothing but problems with them. We would have been better off getting a hybrid platform and seeing how that worked, and then maybe going on to a different fully electric platform, or, you know, just maintaining the hybrid platform. But I know our electric buses, they can't even run a full 12-hour shift. They have to stop halfway through, charge up, and then go back out on the road. And in fact, they're talking about putting chargers right at the bus station so they can charge while they're waiting for passengers. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there. But anyway, guys, we've been going for 32 minutes, and I've been yapping away here, and we had some really good visitors tonight. We had fire guys, we had fire photography, we had Marlene, we had a few other great people join. So to those of you who chatted with me, thank you very much for chatting. It was nice being able to have a nice conversation about all things related to my channel and our niche as a whole. So thank you to those of you who joined. I look forward to seeing you again probably tomorrow. But yeah, for those of you who joined, thank you very much. Fire photography, you have a good night too, man. Thanks for joining. And if Fire Guys watches this later, it was nice seeing you in the chat, and it was nice having a little bit of chat with you. And keep up the good work, team. But yeah, anyway, guys, you take care, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, guys.